This is just the silliest thing. Can you get out of there? Is he just stuck there permanently? I think he might be stuck. Heyo, it's Lyarrah, and I am starting out today's episode over here at TizzTom's base, right where we ended last episode. But for very, well, actually no, very similar circumstances. See, last time I was dropping off the pack animal for him, and today, well, I'm dropping off more pets for him. Yeah, see, the way I see it, the Elder Guardian that Zap left him, I thought it'd be funny if it turned out that, you know, that was a girl Elder Guardian, and she had a bunch of babies. Spiky little babies. So, we have left him a whole bunch of new friends, with a lovely sign here. Your beloved dog, Mrs. Spikeface, was survived by a brood of eggs. As they have now hatched, you are first in line for custody of them. And then, over in the bag next to it, spare nappies. Because we put a whole bunch of sponges in here. Cannot get up there for the life of me, but suffice it to say there's sponges inside there so that he can help clean up after the mess. But I gotta say, guys, I made this during the stream day this weekend, and I am honestly pretty proud of it. I am honestly real proud of it. So the fishbowl was fun to do. The stroller was really fun to do. We went with Prismarine to make it be nice and, you know, Elder Guardian-y. And the diaper bag looks awful, but I tried. I really tried. But yeah, so we gave Tiz about 30 new pets. We filled up a nice shulker box with that. But because it was stream day, we do have the stream day banner. We were the last person for the day, so we've got that to go put up someplace. And I haven't quite picked out where yet, so we're gonna go back over to my place, maybe sleep the night away, and pick out where we're putting it. So I'm back over here at the main base area, and I'm kind of looking around going, oh, I don't really have a good place to be putting this banner as of yet. A little sad. Like, I knew this place was in sorry shape, and that I don't have anything yet. But, like, I didn't realize to this extent, and I'm really wondering if I shouldn't just take this back over to the Village City base instead. Ha! Finally got him. I've got this super fancy beacon and then nothing here. Oh, I guess we can plant it on my roof for the time being, since this is the house I've been living out of. And then take a quick snooze to get the night away here. We are today, as much as I'm now looking at this and going, I'm so far behind on it. We are not sticking around the town today. We are actually heading over to the village city. Because stream day made me realize something. The thing with stream day this time was that there was this one big triple stream going on that was Prowl and Blue Jay and Zap they were all working together on going ahead and getting the wall started around the village city. Because you see, we've had several, as you guys have seen in my case, several raids show up in places. During a stream, I had a patrol that was patrolling near this, so they actually went into the nether there, and I actually ran into them in the nether. Things like that have been happening. So we eventually want to have villagers just roaming free here in the city. We thought that it would be important to get the wall done around it finally. So the guys started on that. And then at the other end of the stream day, back at the beginning, Foxy was working on this, the town hall. I almost said that it wasn't called the town hall, but no, it's called the town hall. Which unfortunately looks like the parts have gotten messed up on again. Oh, we've got a drowned, and every time we come in here, there's a different kind of undead in here. So Foxy was working on making these offices back here during the stream day, which was really neat. Really cute to see these. I'm realizing now they could hide lights behind here, and that would probably make a lot of sense. So it wasn't just the desk lamps. I'm also hoping they don't care if people come in here and give them a dose of a different color. Hello? Heard a sheep. Anyway, yeah, he was working on this, just really helping him out, and just seeing all this, like, teamwork of getting stuff done and working on the city made me realize, oh yeah, I never finished the thing I was doing the previous stream day. That's never gonna stop cracking me up. 'Tis why. Oh. Anyway, yeah, so I'd had that trade with Zloy where he was going to do the roof for the storage hall, and I was going to do the interior for the job tavern. And I started it. I did the chimney here. I'm still not sure what I want to do with the bar because I had an idea, but when I went in the basement, I realized that the idea wouldn't work because of the way the basement is. I guess I could just get rid of the basement, but I really like this dumb little pig cellar. You're not allowed out of there. What I did manage to get done was the upstairs bedrooms, because it is a tavern, so it's got to have rooms, right? So we've got all these cute tiny little bedrooms I did with loft beds and everything. And I'm actually really, really proud of how these turned out, even if they are a little bit, well, uniform in color. But I never finished the upstairs area here, which we never really solidified what it was going to be either. I also kind of wanted to make there be another room, kind of like a different height divided in here. And of course, I never finished the actual bar area. So that's what we're going to work on today. I'm going to go ahead and try to figure out a design for the bar area. I'm going to be honest, I still have no idea what I want to do. I also may wind up moving Zloy's little window someplace else. We'll see. But I want to have this be, like, I wanted stools and everything, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to make that happen. I want to see what I can get done in here. So I'm going to go work on that for a little bit and then check back in with you guys once I am on to something. Once I've got some confidence in whatever it is that I create down here. Or, as is kind of almost more likely, once I've just defaulted to working on up here instead. So, see you soon. Well guys, I have some bad news. The pig in the cellar has been an untimely demise. By which I mean, he wouldn't stop walking in front of me while I was trying to mine out the block right here. I did not intentionally kill him. He legitimately just got whacked by my pickaxe because he was in the way. And you guys know me. If I'd killed him on purpose, I would just tell you. But yeah, so here is what we've got. We have the main bar room here, which I'm going to go grab some potions and similar items to shove into the item frames. I'm going to take this fork off of my hopper. We had the bar with the bar stools at it. I waffled back and forth between 2 and 3 for a bit, but decided to throw a keg at the end here. We've got a sink over here, which I'm kind of debating pouring some ink into or something. Like, I understand you can dye water in this version, like cauldron water. I've never tried to. So if you guys know what color I should dye that, let me know. We've got the little doorway here for it. I don't know for sure if I like it there, but whatever, it's staying there for the time being. But yeah, and then I put some rafters in up here. Now, if you guys have any suggestions for the room, like if you feel like the rafters are bringing it down too low, if you think a different material would be better for the chairs, I want it to feel crowded, to the point that I actually may even throw in a couple extra chairs around the place. I don't like how lit up it feels, in all honesty, but the lighting is coming in from like all directions. It's coming through the ceiling, where the lights are actually a bit above it at that. It's coming from the fireplace, it's coming through the floor. We are missing a door here, so I'm gonna fix that. Realized we were missing the door because we knocked it out while replacing the floor with the rafters. We're gonna... No! Should just have to do that, that. That'll get it opening that direction. And then we need to go back over here to do... Nope, wrong way. And more like a month ago I did these. You'd think I'd remember it still, but whatever. That is all flipped the way that it goes. Okay. So yeah, that is what this is looking at right now. I did try experimenting with like putting shelves over here, but with the window there and everything, it just didn't quite work. Kind of how we wound up with the rafters instead. And then the basement down here, or the cellar area, is shockingly lit up for having only the one light in it. Like, it should get a lot dimmer with no lights in it, right? The whole, like, lights coming through the half slabs thing freaks me out, man. But yeah, we've got our one light sitting there. We've got a bunch of barrels stacked up in places around here. We have, unfortunately, these on the ceiling because of the bar stools. I thought about going ahead and lowering the ceiling more to cover it up, but I just didn't like the feel of it with it down further. And then we've got like this workbench type area. I'm not sure what I intend to have going on with it. If I can think of something to stack here, awesome. But for right now, it is what it is. So yeah, and then as far as the very upstairs, well, I sealed it off. There is still a bed up there that you can still access by flying in. And I think that's going to be kind of my default bed when coming to and from the area. Yeah, I sealed that off. I don't know if I'm going to unseal it. Basically, I was just unhappy with any variety I was doing on the stairs and decided that I would rather spend my concentration on trying to come up with some kind of little desk area in here. That'd be kind of the check-in table for the tavern, I suppose. Maybe like a little seating area. Maybe we'll throw like a note block up here. I don't know. I'm trying to divorce taverns from Tectopia taverns in my mind, but it doesn't entirely work. I realized, though, that as long as we're over here, I should really be checking on my jobs. So, we got name tags, drumroll please. Yes, somebody has fulfilled the 16 name tags. Woohoo! So that's going to be a lot more things that I can go ahead and name. Because while I still am doing the naming privileges for my patrons, I also just, you know, get the urge to name things. And still need to name my parrots over at my shop. Alright, and then 10 stacks of ender pearls, 4 pebbles per stack. Has anybody filled those? Alright, we've got 3 stacks of it filled. I am going to leave those for the time being of a lack of inventory space, but that's a little disappointing that I don't have them all. I mean, granted, I guess inner pearls must be more difficult to get on this platform than I'm really thinking, so... Oh, at least I've got some amount of them. Now, one other thing I do want to do that I've forgotten is that I want to find a spot to stash an ender chest here. I'm thinking probably just right down here in the cellar makes the most sense. So that it's out of the way, but it's still accessible. Yeah, that makes the most sense, I feel like. Okay, so I've got a few drinks put up on the shelves. I've got a little bit of food as well, some bread and some berries. And then a rabbit hide over here. I was going to put a clock originally, but then I decided that I wasn't sure if a clock felt right for the environment. So we've got the rabbit hide just because it's something that I had sitting around and felt reasonable. And no, I haven't killed any rabbits, guys, but a bunch have died while I've been mining sand. I do occasionally get rabbit products from them suffocating because they're stupid. Oh, at any rate, the next task is going to be this area here, and I think there's a couple things that I'm going to want for it. One is going to be a lectern. I feel like that's the most reasonable thing to put. Maybe the problem with putting an enchanting table is that it does like the whole spinny magic-y thing, and I think just having like a check-in desk with a lectern in the center would be ideal. Maybe covering the whole thing up with some trapdoors of some kind. So I'm gonna need a book, and I am going to need some more lanterns. I am out of coal again. I have been doing so much mining lately. Fortunately, Zloy has all the coal in the universe. Unfortunately, he is a butt and still is not actually restocking his shop with it. Fortunately, again, he has given me permission to head over to his place and steal some coal, and I don't think he'll... Well, he's taken down all the sugarcane from around here. Oh, I actually have the sugarcane still in my boxes. Oh, he does have an ender chest in here. Shock and awe. Alright, so there should be... Yeah, sugarcane left in here, so I can go ahead and make myself paper like that. And we gotta go ahead and figure out where in here he's got the coal stashed at. So I'm gonna look for that and be back to you guys. So you guys don't want to know how embarrassingly long it took me to realize that these are barrels over here and not just some kind of planks. Like, I'm one of those people who said that she's going to go ahead and use those kinds of things for decoration the whole season, but I've never gotten around to doing so. And as a result, I didn't recognize them for what they are. But yeah, I did finally find the coal. So I'm gonna grab a full stack of that because I need it, and I'm not sure he does. You know what I feel like would be good payback. Like I'm supposed to just be using this stuff for the build over here, and I have full permission to grab whatever I need from his place for that. But you know what he needs that I think he'd probably appreciate is some different black stuff. So there we go. We're going to go ahead and make that a straight up trade for that. I need to make sure I get the rest of my stuff back in there. But yeah, so lots of that. God, so much junk just laying around. Like, oh. Diamonds! I have made an item frame to go ahead and protect the
And
diamonds.
just for the history, I only needed one.
Oh no.
Oh
So
no.
I'm assuming
I'm
Zloy because he's always the one behind all these stupid
So
shenanigans.
I just have to decide if I want to treat this as though it is.
Yeah.
We didn't get the right diamond.
Kerplunk and kerplunk.
Nah.